Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is AnaJolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I am going to do a little update on my A6 Hobonichi journal. This also includes another haul from Hobonichi 2026. I have two videos up on my channel already that are my Hobonichi hauls. The first one is from the official store, that's the bigger haul. And then I did get my A5 Liberty Fabric Sasha Kiora cover in my second haul, where I actually set up this journal. But I did get another cover, as you guys can see, so I'm gonna share that with you today. And I thought that I would also update you on my journal, which I set up in my other video. So if you want to watch all that to kind of get the full details, you are welcome to watch them on my channel. So these are the new things that I purchased from my local stationery shop. I do have an item here that is not Hobonichi branded. I don't know, I think actually you may be able to get this at the Hobonichi like Japan store online. But these are the Jacques Arbon blotting papers. So as you guys know, I have been using the Esterbrook and Coffee Monster Co ones, and I love them. They look like this. They come in various designs, but they have like a big version, and then I've also been using the smaller ones as well. They look like this. So this one fits in like the pocket size. These are A5 Slim. So I thought about repurchasing these because I've been enjoying them so much. However, I do want one that is a smaller, thinner size that I can fit in my traveler's notebooks, because these ones are quite wide, so they don't fit. So I was thinking that with these ones, I can probably cut them down perhaps, and then use them in my regular size traveler's notebook. So we'll see. They are a little bit shorter than the Esterbrook ones. They're a little bit thinner as well, just by like half an inch, and then maybe like an inch on the top. But you do get like 10 of them in here, I believe. So let's double check that. They come with white. Oops, I just ripped that. It comes in white and also pink, and obviously I got the pink one. I think they're all the same. Yeah, so it's all the same design on all. You get 10 of them. And these are just so that you can absorb any extra ink. So I want to put this in my ink journal because obviously I do a lot of swatching in there, and so I may cut one down so that I can use it in there. So I got a bunch. I can use them now in all of my different planners, journals, and notebooks. So I got that. The other thing that I got are these two Hobonichi, what are these called? They are like the thing that you put at the back of your covers so that you can close them. So they have like a little elastic here. They do them only in this yellow color. I kind of wish that they did like a different color, or even just like black. But the idea behind that is that, here, this is my Hobonichi Weeks for this year. This is the Yumi one, and as you guys can see, it's getting quite chunky. I don't have it in a cover at the moment. I'm kind of enjoying it without a cover, but the idea behind it is that you can put this one in here in the back, and then use this elastic to keep your Hobonichi closed. So I just needed this. It's so funny because you would think that I would have this already in my collection, but after years of using the Hobonichi, I still don't have it. So I got one for my weeks, and then actually I got a second one to go for this journal, because even though I've only been using it for like 12 days, it's not closing already. So I got another one, and I will add this to that setup here. They do have another one that's for the A5 size, but I don't think I'm going to need that because I'm not using any stickers in my A5. I'm using the A5 notebook to write my book, so there's no stickers in there. But this one, I am using a bunch of stickers, so I imagine it'll get pretty chunky. So let's see. Yeah, so that is what it looks like. So the A6 and the weeks use the same size, and then the A5 has a separate one that you need to purchase. So that is what it'll look like. It actually looks pretty cute with the yellow because I have some yellow in here and also in this. So this is how I'm gonna be using that. And then this is the main reason why I placed the order. I got another cover for my A6. So this is the Liberty Fabrics Michelle cover, and it's for the A6 size. And this is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and open this. So I wasn't gonna buy another A6 cover because I actually have quite a few of them in my collection already, but I just couldn't resist this one. This one, I don't know if it's an older design, it might be last year's design, but it's called Michelle, and it has this beautiful floral pattern on it. You guys know I love my florals, and the colors are really nice. So you have like a dusty hydrangea blue, lighter sky blue colors, peaches and pinks. So it has the back pocket as usual. And I love the fabric. The Liberty fabrics are my favorite. They remind me of like sewing and being crafty and all that kind of stuff. And then the interior is kind of like this like blue-gray color, which I'm obviously enjoying at the moment. So yeah, I thought it would look good because next year I am using a lot of the Liberty fabrics. So I have here for next year the Hobonichi weeks in the new 2026 Sasha Kiora Liberty fabrics. And then I even bought the small drawer pouch in the matching print. I even have the Stoppo too, but that's at my other desk. I didn't bring it here today. And then this is the other cover that I purchased in my other haul, the A5 version. So I'm gonna be using this. And then I thought that this would look quite nice with it. They also have this print in the A6 if you want this in the other size, but I want to use these two covers for 2026. I'm actually using this one now because the journal that I'm using in here actually is a lined notebook. So that's what I purchased in my other hauls. Again, go ahead and watch that. But it's just a lined notebook. So I'm using this instead of the Techo. There are a few reasons why. One of the reasons is because I actually want this journal to start like after my birthday, so it goes from birthday to birthday as opposed to like January. And then also with the Hobonichi Techos, they're all grid, and I find the grid a little bit too small for me to write in. To be honest, I do have one of the A6 grids here, and I can kind of show you the difference. So here is the line, here is the grid. You can see that it's quite a big difference. It's almost like two grids. I find that when I force myself to write on the smaller grid, my hand cramps and I don't enjoy it as much. So now that I've discovered that I like the lined, I want to use these as my journals. So in my previous video, I did set this up on camera. This cover, by the way, is an older one. I don't remember the name, but it's like purple on the outside and then a light blue on the inside. And then I put this cover on cover. Again, it's from a previous year and I love it because it has all these really cute images, and then all of these like rose gold are kind of like foiled. So they match the Kyoto Traveler's Notebook that I'm using because I'm loving the rose gold at the moment. So I like that. And then I added the Simply Gilded charm in here. This is great for A6 size. This came in an older sub box, so I added that. I'm going through all of my old stuff and reorganizing it, and so I'm finding things and just adding it. So I found these. These are kind of like fall theme die cut stickers. These are from Sweet Deer Stationery. And then these I also found. These are from last year's collab event box. This journal's theme is like personal development, so I found these die cuts that match my theme quite nicely, and they actually match the color of the cover quite nicely. So I added those. I can't remember what the shop was, but like I said, it was in the collab box, and then this die cut was with it as well. So I added that at the back. So you saw that I have the Esterbrook and Coffee Monsters Co. blotting paper, and then I just have a sticky note here. This is from Simply Gilded. I always keep a couple of pencil boards in here, so these are for the A6 size. I have the Yumi one, and then I have the Marie one from a previous year. The colors kind of go, and then this is my journal. So this is what it looks like. What I've done is I have started to use stickers in my stash that I've had for a really long time. I have a ton of stickers from Simply Gilded and other shops. And so I decided that I was just going to use them in here and stop hoarding them, because I feel like I'm getting like overwhelmed with the amount of stickers that I have. And I'm also kind of limiting myself by just using certain stickers in my collection. So I thought that I would pull out my old stickers, you know, do a little bit of a declutter and finally use them, so that one, I can clean up my craft room, and two, have something to look forward to, because otherwise I feel guilty buying new things when I already have like a huge collection of stickers and other things. So this way it's kind of like guilt-free and I have something to look forward to. So I am using these stickers. These are monthly script stickers on clear matte sticker paper from my shop, just to make a simple title page. The other thing about this journal is that even though I am decorating it, I'm not going overboard with the decoration. I'm not trying to be perfect about it. I'm not trying to do a whole collage or anything. I'm just keeping it as simple as possible because I don't want this to bulk up too much. So I just did a simple title page here with some Simply Gilded stickers. These are leftovers, and then these are from PET tape from Hello Petite Paper. I used that in the beginning. And then these date numbers are available in my shop. They are washi stickers, so they don't add very much bulk, which I like. What I've done to kind of get me started in this journal and kind of keep me consistent is I started to do like a journaling prompt a day. So I have these journal prompts. They are available as printables in my shop. I made them a few years ago and they were really popular. So what I did was I went back to revisit them, and I've been writing the prompt up here, and then I just journal about it. And I find the space is just enough, not too big, not too small. I don't have to worry about my cramp handwriting anymore because I'm not using the grid. So even though I did purchase this for the second half of the year, I think I may actually just get another lined one because I'm really enjoying it. But we'll see. You know, there's still a lot of time before I can finish this book, but I know that in the second half of 2026 I will need to switch into a second book for the year. So it's either going to be this grid one or I'll just purchase another lined one. And the reason why I think I prefer this over the dated Hobonichi is because with the dated Hobonichi you always have the date here in the upper corner, and I found that I was always decorating it in the same way year to year, and I've been using Hobonichis for so many years. So I felt like after a few years I kind of got bored of it. So when I switched over to the Traveler's Notebook system, these inserts are completely blank. So what I've been doing is having fun with decorating it. It's a completely, open space. There are no like quotes at the bottom. There's no date. And so I've been able to put the date and the stickers anywhere on the page, and I really, really like that. It just gives me complete freedom. The other thing I really like about the Traveler's Notebook is that these notebooks typically last me only 2 months. So you can see here in my current one, I have it for November, and then in the second half here, I have for December. And what I've been enjoying is the fact that I can switch into a different insert after the notebook is done. So if in this case, I'm using a blank one, but earlier this year I was using the grid, and then after that I switched to the lined. So that keeps everything really fresh. I get that, new journal feeling without having to start a new year. And then also I can have like a full free page to do whatever I want. So I feel like I've kind of migrated all those things that I really like about the Traveler's Notebook system and kind of moved it in here, which is the A6 size, so it's a little bit bigger. And then also you have thicker books with more paper in it, and you have the Tomoe River paper, which I love, and it's great for fountain pens. So I'll do a quick flip. I haven't been using it for that long, but I really, really love it, and that's why I wanted to film this video, because I have just fallen back in love with Hobonichi. So again, I do the prompt every day, the top there, and then I fill it in, and I put my date number as well. And it's been going really great. I do write what my pen and ink is that I'm using, and this is today actually. So I have already pre-decorated it because I found stickers that I want to use in this journal in my stash. So those ones were all from Hello Petite paper. These are from Simply Gilded. I have so many stickers from Simply Gilded that I wasn't using, so I went ahead and just added everything. I put my date numbers down as well and did a day per page, much like the original Techo, just to kind of get me started. And then here's December. I haven't fully added everything, I didn't put my script in. I still have something to do come December, but I did put down some Christmas stickers that I had in my collection. These I've had for so many years already. So I put those down because I just don't want to hoard them anymore. They're beautiful, so they should be in your journals, you know, that instead of hoarding all of my stickers and just keeping them in a folder or a box or a sticker album, I wanted to actually look at them in my journal. So I did pre-decorate everything for December, and the reason why I did that is because I know that December is going to be really busy for me. I have a lot of things going on. I'm going to have a Boxing Day sale in my shop, and then obviously I have Christmas to celebrate with my friends and family, so I may not be able to sit down and decorate that much. So I just pre-decorated everything until the end of the year. So this brings us to 2026. I have, again, stickers from Simply Gilded, and I just decorated the page with what I had in my stash, but I didn't put my date numbers down because I'm thinking that come 2026, I may want to use more than one page. So I'm not limiting myself to a day per page. I feel like if I can manage a day per page for 2 months straight, then I can upgrade and, you know, do maybe 2 pages per day or even 3, because I want to use this as my morning pages, which requires 3 pages of writing. So I'm working my way towards that. I'm not giving myself too much pressure to stick to that. These stickers are from Moxie Chick Studios. Again, they are from last year's collab event box. So I just decorated with that. They have cute scripts, which I think are perfect for a journal because they say make a wish, best day ever, be fearless, collect beautiful moments. So I think it's quite nice for a journal. Like I said, I'm just having fun with it, not putting too much pressure on myself to make it look a certain way or make it even look nice. I'm just using up stickers that maybe I wouldn't have used in other places, in my other journals, for example, just to use them and enjoy them. And then, like I said, the whole theme of this journal is personal development. So the prompts here I've chosen are specifically geared towards improving yourself, understanding yourself, exploring. So I've been really, really enjoying it. So I don't know if next month I'll do another prompt challenge, or if I'll go just straight into my morning pages like I initially planned. That might be kind of fun to start off with just 1 page, and then once I get accustomed to it, I can move on to the 2 or 3 pages like it actually requires. So yeah, I'm just starting out small because I do have my other journals that I'm keeping up with as well, but this is panning out quite well for me. I'm really enjoying it. That's why I wanted to share this video, because I think it's going to be great. So this is going to take me until at least I'm thinking April, May of 2026 because I started in November of 2025. So that's why I got this, because I'm thinking I'm gonna put the second half of the year in here. So I'm gonna put my grid notebook in here. Like I said, this grid notebook may change into the lined one because I realized too late that I love it. But since I have this one here, I'm just gonna put it in. Oh, you know what? I didn't buy a cover on cover for this one. I think the store was out of stock. So maybe I'll go on Amazon and get one. Because this is a fabric cover and I definitely want to protect it. But there we go. So it depends how well I keep up with this one. And then I think I'll decide at a later point what notebook and system I want to move forward with. But this is how it looks like. Really pretty. I was worried I wouldn't like the colors of the cover, but I actually really like it. It's actually quite neat. So this will take me into 2026. I'll probably do a like Hobonichi planners or journal system video to kind of show you all the different Hobonichis that I'm going to be using for next year, because I have quite a few now. I'm still waiting on my Take a Note planner though to arrive. I have pre-ordered that, but it's quite late. So I have to wait for that before I can do like a planner system video, but all that is coming. So if you guys are interested in content like that, then make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. In the meantime, if you guys are interested in any stickers from my shop, feel free to use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. I have Hobonichi Cousin and Hobonichi Weeks kits in my shop, as well as a lot of journaling stickers in various sizes. So whether you're in an A6 or in the A5 Cousin Weeks, there's stickers for your Hobonichis available in my shop. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some of the content inspiring. I'm just really enjoying my new system in here, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!